Right, this was a lucky escape. An X-ray escape. It was a king pawn opening with a queen pawn offered, which I always accept because, unless I move too quick and bring the knight out, which I sometimes do, but that's because I don't look. I like chasing the queen around the board. And now I normally do follow up with this. I don't know why I didn't this time. I think I saw I beg your pardon, I did follow up with that. I didn't follow up with
Kinside Castle.
I didn't follow up with this because I think I saw this as a fork, a queen fork of the knight and pawn, which of course it isn't, as my bishop. But I don't know why I didn't follow up with that, or even that. Don't know why I didn't.
Kinside Castle.
Nevertheless, I felt after he made this bishop move and I looked at his position that he looked very cluttered and his pieces didn't look very well coordinated to me, and I thought I had the best of it. So perhaps I just got overconfident, decided to start attacking his queen. Perhaps a double attack would have been better, this in preparation, but I went for the jugular, and we came back for the jugular that way, and the queen runs away. I don't know why I did that. I should have done it that way. I just gave him a knight. So I got angry and decided to start chasing it away. And yeah, I suppose I could have continued to push that queen around. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't feeling confident this day. Look, and I've now messed up my position, my coordination really badly.
Queenside Castle.
He castles, and I just keep pushing at the queen. And of course this pawn has nothing, he can take it, which he does. Furthermore, he's on the next move, he can take another pawn with that bishop. So I decided to just get rid of it. I felt annoyed. So that already, very sloppy play. He's one minor, he's a bishop down, and I'm a rook down. But I'm also a pawn down. So I'm starting to get annoyed. I had seen that his queen was on a lovely line there with his king, and I was kind of hoping I might be able to get rid of his knight there and just on the next move, you know, get my bishop, not that one, but that one up to there and pin it against the king. But he got this pawn out in time. So no point in moving my bishop up and getting the knight. Instead, just move the bishop up to here to guard that pawn, because it's doubly attacked. Again, I'm so sloppy on my defence here. I don't know what's going on. Now he attacks this knight, which is undefended. So I attack his knight. He captures. It's a free bishop, and I can't actually capture his bishop because his bishop's attacking my knight, not the other way around. So all I can do is just sort of put it here somewhere. And now it's really bad. He's got an extra knight and an extra rook. Really, things are falling apart. The wheels are falling off pretty fast. And now he grabs the pawn with the rook guarded by a knight, and he is coming at my queen here. So he's got another pawn. The queen has to come here. It's the best option. She still covers that rook, and she's got some possibilities of attacking the king up there on the queen side. It's my only hope, really, is to somehow break through the queen side up there. I'm not going to break through the middle with the way things are, so...
Check.
Gives a check, and now onto the white square, of course, so he can't give another...
Check.
He captures the pawn, and now I've managed to get up onto the queen side, which is good. And... king runs.
Check.
King runs again.
Check.
King runs again.
Check.
King runs again. Could have gone for check by repetition, but decided to do this. I was kind of hoping on his next move he'd do this, which is actually quite a big mistake. We've got things like this. No, not that. What was it? I can't quite remember why it's a mistake, but it is. I found a reason for it. Shall we try and see what it is?
check,
Can't remember how it proceeded, but I did find a really cool
check,
way of proceeding there. Can't think what it was now. But anyway, he didn't do that. Instead he ran.
check,
And now I could give a check here. And now he felt like he had a glut of pieces and decided to burn the... Knights can be very, very frightening when you've got a rook being chased around. So I might have done a similar thing to that. Just gets rid of my knight. Simplifying things. Now his queen's in line with his king, but unfortunately bishop is guarding the square that I need to be on to win that queen. Is there another way of winning his queen? This is the question. Well, he takes yet another pawn, leaving me with just 4 against his 5. And so
check,
we have a checking square there, a very, very nice checking square right there. He blocks with the queen, which is an interesting way of going about things. Well, obviously we can't go down to 1 rook against with those 3 extra pieces. So we have to just come back to here. This is the correct square, the best square to be on. And now he puts the bishop there, parrying any potential check. However, I've got this now.
check,
I've got the rook. And he goes for a block rather than a move. And this gives me a
check,
check square here. So now we've got 2 knights pawned. And what are we going to do? How can we make this into something better? Well, keep the pin, but just move to a better square. From here I can take that pawn with check. So he gets his king out of the way. And if I can't pin the knight, well, let's just come back and guard the rook. So really, is there any hope that I'm ever going to be able to win this game? He's now parrying that pin with the bishop. Very dangerous, that. We don't want that.
check,
So another check to start with. And then coming to this square here. And of course he guards the pawn there with his rook. So what have we got now? Well, we've got this little slide check here. He blocks it with the pawn,
check,
so we've got this one here. And this he should have parried with the rook, which I was expecting.
check,
He decided he was going to simplify it by saying, well, we can have a queen for a queen. And this was a big, big, big mistake of his game. Can you see why? You see why I have this game in the bag now from this position.
check,
It's this move. If he moves the king out of check, I can take the queen with the rook. If he takes the rook with the king, I can take the queen with check and win the other rook, leaving us both with 9 points of material, but a queen against those other pieces would stand a very good chance. So he doesn't even take. I don't think he quite realises how the X-ray works, because
checkmate,
it's Instamate. So a nice X-ray escape there.